Damas y caballeros, welcome to En Mis Tiempos. I'm one of your hosts, George, and I'm here today with Adrian and Alfredo. How's it going, guys?
I know, dude.
I was about
It was
to
only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time.
No, did you see where I was gonna go with? How you do?
You have to commit.
I don't know where that was going.
I wouldn't like something that. My bad. But this week we have a guest.
We have a very special guest.
Special.
Wait, special guest. Because this is the third time she's on with us.
Mm-hmm.
This is our third time recording.
The first guest, I need to add.
And the second guest.
And the third. No,
well, not the third, but definitely the first and second.
Yeah,
we have Danae with us today. Danae, how you doing?
I'm good.
What
Thank
up?
you for having me for a third time.
This episode will air, we promise. The first two times we had her on, we were still trying to figure shit out, and we were also trying to record in Spanish, which was great because her Spanish is great, but ours not so much. So hopefully this goes a lot better.
I will say, your Spanish is really great.
I left your review too, but stupid iPhone, I don't know, wouldn't do it.
That's
The
why
Apple one.
iPhone suck.
Stop
Yeah.
saying
I
that.
keep saying
A review on what? Like
On
Apple? Apple
Yeah,
Music?
an Apple. Yeah, and then I looked at it. I was like, "Where's my fucking review?"
Apple thought you were being a bully, and they didn't post it.
Probably, yeah. I was like, I was your fucking first guest. Get that shit right.
That's probably why. Yeah, that's probably why.
We never got it on
But I
on the
did give
thing.
you a 5-star.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks.
I always wonder if like Amazon Music or Amazon podcasts have like reviews or something. Do you check those? Because I don't.
Yeah, they do. We have like 5 reviews or something like that.
Oh well, dang. Hey, I told someone every time someone asked me what we're on, I tell them everything. Someone the other day told me we're not on something. I was like, that's a lie.
On what? I want to know what.
iHeart apparently.
MySpace?
We are on iHeart. I put us on there.
Yeah, we're not on MySpace.
We're on there.
We should be.
Okay, this person is a liar.
Well, don't go that far. I'll check after this episode. But I thought I set it up last time we were here waiting on you.
It's a liar.
What? Whoa! Wait, what? You had to add that light at the end.
I just like to tell things like they are. And we were sitting here waiting on you, and I signed us up on the rest of them.
Well, next week I want to hear something else. This time we were waiting on
Adrian? Well, we weren't doing anything.
Yeah,
we were hearing
doing
the nice stories, but we're not going to get into those stories because most of them are NSFW.
What does that mean?
People died.
People could have died, but they didn't. A dog
That
did.
is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Oh, fun fact about death, but it's not going to be too bad. Did you know that Tutankhamun's penis is missing?
Wait, what?
Why?
Who?
Yeah, the mummy, when they found it, King Tutankhamun, you know?
I don't know.
A couple years later, like somebody stole his penis and it's been missing ever since. Crazy. So
They stole it
Yeah.
after they found him?
Yes.
Okay, so
When
he was
yeah.
buried with his penis. It's still
Yep.
attached. Okay.
Okay. I thought he just buried without it.
No. It was there and then somebody decided to take it. So if you know where it is, please turn it in.
Who would turn that into?
No, the proper Egyptian
What
authorities.
is this again? Like,
King Tut.
King Tut. He's like,
Mummy. You know King
was he
Tut.
frozen or what?
He was a mummy.
Mummified. Yeah.
Wait, I'm going to act like you know who King Tut is because you
Yeah, I know King Tut.
Yeah, whenever back in the Egyptian days, they would wrap up the body and then
Why would they wrap him?
just because they felt
to
like
preserve them.
Preserved,
Yeah, preserve. I don't know what the reason was, but
But you should have known that.
because
Because wrapping the mummy is relevant to why I was
they
asking.
didn't. Or why?
oh, you're right. I just know they come back.
Why were you
Why? I
asking?
know what mummies look like.
Yeah.
No, because it's
Brandon Fraser movie, hello.
what? I care because I've done decomposition.
You're decomposing?
We're all
No,
decomposing.
like his membrane was still intact.
We don't. Do you know the state of his penis? I don't-
I mean,
And so I'm
Inside
saying
the
there's no
brain.
bones in
good
there,
enough
right?
for them to
Right.
see it.
Oh, no, everything's
There's an
still,
MRI
they don't
or
decompose.
X-rays of it.
All right, Adrian, are you telling me that you don't know like anything about mummies and King Tut and like all that stuff?
The history that I've read or dive into, no, nothing about mummies.
So just what they taught you in high school, and
Yeah,
you didn't
basically.
listen to half of it, so you don't
No,
know nothing.
it's
Okay.
just
Yeah, that and then Yu-Gi-Oh.
Cool.
But,
Well, that's not important. The only
okay.
thing
Why don't you
important
give us a class?
is that he doesn't have a penis anymore. So you're
yeah.
okay.
So okay,
It's just hard to believe that it's been that
Danae,
long. It's
how was
still-
your weekend?
It was great. Well, I lost my dog, but I got him back today, so that's really good.
That
Yeah.
story, yeah.
That was one of the stories. A vet tried to steal her dog, apparently.
Yeah. And chopped off his balls before giving it back. That's another story. And it was really good. You know what I did with my dad today? I mean, on
I thought you said
Sunday. On Sunday, yeah. We fixed his the driveway because it was sinking. So I was able to use a tractor to lift it up, and then we were able to even it out. It looks better than before, like way better than even when they got the house. My dad like gave me a hug. He goes, Mika, I'm so glad you're my daughter. And I'm like, me too, Daddy. It was so cool, you know?
I was about to tell you did it the wrong way, but I'll just let it go.
Why?
Fuck up a feel-good moment.
Yeah, don't be a jerk.
Congratulations.
It's not
It
gonna
works
last.
and it's even, okay?
Congratulations on finally making your dad proud.
Took a tractor to do it. It's all right.
George, how was your weekend?
No, hold on. I have a whole thing. How was your weekend first?
Mine was short and uneventful. Don't even remember what I did this weekend.
Neither do I.
All right.
Really?
We've come
Do you
back around
really
to
do
yours.
that? Did you? Hold on. Was it that bad or something? That was just,
No, I don't think I did anything that.
Nothing to talk about.
it was just one of those filler weekends. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe I worked Saturday and then Sunday was just.
All right. Well,
I don't even remember.
I did a lot. Like, okay, so I went to ACL. You went to the first week. I went to the second weekend. I also attended the Longhorns game.
Saw that.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I have a little bit of feedback on ACL because I didn't expect what I saw. Hold on, let me open my notes real quick. Okay, so I only saw 5 artists
All weekend?
all weekend.
That
Why?
It's like a waste of a ticket.
It was a waste. Next year, I'm only buying one day tickets because
Wait. What day? When did you leave? When did you get there?
I got there Friday and I got there at 6. I arrived there around 6 o'clock.
Okay, so you could have still seen 4 or 5 artists that day.
Who did I see that day? You know what I did the first day?
You went to the silent disco.
Yes. Have you ever done a silent disco though?
No, I don't know what
it's
that is.
stupid.
What is that?
Oh, it's so okay. So it's basically walk into like I don't know, an area, whatever. Whenever you walk in, they give you headphones that are Bluetooth connected to a DJ that's like playing music through the headphones. Everybody wears them, so there's no music going on. But
So if
everybody's
you walk by and you're not part of the silent disco, you're seeing a bunch of idiots dancing to nothing because you can't hear it.
and I dancing. No, but it was cool because they had 3 DJs, and then you could switch between each DJ.
So not only are they dancing to nothing, they're all dancing to a different beat.
Holy shit.
Really?
So someone's going like this, and while the other one's just
So it's like one of those white videos of white people dancing that makes no, that they're
Exactly.
like, what in the world are they talking about?
exactly. And
That sounds fun.
it was fun. It was so fun. Like, because we got there, I saw correct me if I'm wrong, but Caesar,
Sure, SZA.
whatever.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
Wasn't she playing at the same time as
What? Did you see the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Wait, let me get to that.
Oh, okay.
Let me get to that.
the Chicks?
No, the Chicks were on the second day. Oh wait, no, yeah, they were the first day. They were playing at the same time. No, I didn't go to see the Chicks. I could hear them, but yeah, they didn't drop me, and I didn't want to.
Okay.
Yeah. So I went to the silent disco because I really wanted to do that.
Oh, I forgot you were a Trump supporter. That makes sense. Yeah, sorry. All right, go ahead. So you didn't see any of the artists on
I
Friday.
didn't see any of the artists on Friday, but on Saturday,
You didn't see
I
anybody
didn't
else
see
preparing.
I got there at the same time, like at 6.
Why?
It's because your daughter to begin with.
Don't blame it on my daughter.
No, I didn't blame your daughter. Look, I went to go help my cousins move, pick up some furniture, and wait, was that Saturday? Oh no, Saturday was the game.
Yeah, you were
The
at the
Longhorn
game all day.
I was at the game.
Why are
So
you blaming people?
But the game was early.
That's on Sunday.
You had plenty of time.
no, they
Wait, you bought 3 tickets for 3 different days and you
Well,
only
you
saw
buy
5
one.
bands?
You buy a 3-day ticket. It's a weekend ticket.
Oh, okay.
yeah, and so but I only did see 5
But
bands.
there
which
is
kinda-
literally like 20, 30 bands playing each day. And he only saw 4 or 5 bands all weekend.
Well, that's fine.
You shouldn't
accomplishment.
You shouldn't
Achievement
have
unlocked.
gone.
Wait, you like to dance?
I do. I love.
Man, you should come with me on Sunday then.
Where we going?
I went to see, no, it already
Oh.
happened. I went to see Los Angeles Azules.
Oh.
And then I had nobody to dance with. I was just like, I guess I dance by myself.
I do love to dance, and I'm one of those people. I don't care if like we're somewhere, but I'll dance. Like the Saturday, I went to the game. It was a great atmosphere. My first college game. Now I can support a college. I didn't go to college, but now I can say I can support the Texas Longhorns.
Right?
So
You can support whoever they were playing to.
Iowa State. No.
No, yeah, that's not a good choice.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. But it was a really great Iowa
State.
It was a really good game. It was close. The only reason they won was because of a fumble.
Shouldn't have been close.
But anyways,
Texas is overrated, so it's not like
it was so hot that day.
I almost beat Alabama.
You can see my
but then they lost to like a couple nobodies. So
anyway,
sorry.
And luego after that, the game took so long. I thought the game was gonna end in 2 hours, and then it lasted for till 3:30. I don't know.
Hours.
I know.
That's a regular time.
Okay, I don't know why I thought 2 hours. I was just thinking it was a college game or something like that. But anyways, so after that, I went to Chili's.
Wait, what, dude? Oh my god,
he didn't. Is this your first time going to ACO?
It was my first time.
Okay, that's why.
Joe's about to have a heart attack.
You're in Austin, a city that's known for its food trucks.
I didn't choose.
Food,
I didn't choose.
Who did you go with?
I don't know if it's
With the
known
player
for that.
the player that I know that plays for the Longhorns chose Chili's. So
Oh my god, I would have had a word with that kid.
and he really does. I mean, that'll be for another day. You'll have him on another day.
Okay,
And so
I will get my chance.
either way, so after that we went to the ACO, in which I ended up being there at 6.
So you watched Nathaniel Rateliff?
No,
because he played at 6. Come on, man.
okay, then I got there later.
Jesus. Who did you watch on Saturday?
I legit only watched Pink.
But you said last time that she was.
I mean, at least you watched the best show out there that day.
Yeah, no. Oh my god. So
Was I wrong? Was I exaggerating?
If you look, you were right. Pink blew me away. Like her voice, her range, like the music she would do. Oh my god. Like that was
She can sing
best-
anything, like anything.
sure, that was the best show that night. Well, it was the only show I watched, but
You're sure it was the best.
but it was the best. There was like no way anyone could beat her. And yeah, it was really great.
Nobody.
I 10 out of 10 recommend if she comes to Dallas or whatever.
So, but I have a question. What were you doing leading up to the shows that you actually watched? Because all the videos you posted, you're like way in the back. Did you just have no interest in getting any closer?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, as long as I can hear it, I'm fine. I was like, yeah, no. Well, I do like, yeah, I didn't mind. But
I don't like to get up close either.
Yeah,
but I like to get somewhere where I can hear the sound clearly, and where you were sitting, it's too far out.
And that's that was my one complaint, because I feel like the sound
far.
guy did not understand how to fix those things, the sound system. So
Yeah, man.
no, but I will tell you,
That's one thing I always complain about in live shows. The sound guy, like I should be a sound guy because I could do better than any of those guys.
So then, she did Bohemian Rhapsody, and I thought that was great. She did the one song because her songs that I thought like I wouldn't know, I knew for some reason, so that was good. And luego, that one song by What's Up by the Blondes, Four Blondes,
Four Non-Blondes.
yeah, whatever. She was really good. And then so Sunday happened. I went to go help my cousins do some stuff, move some furniture, pick up some stuff.
Okay, but wait. Did you go to bed right after the show?
Yeah, I went straight home.
Okay, so you should have been up early, and all that stuff should have been done in like an hour or two. You could have been there by now.
Joe, not everybody's like you, cabrón.
Man, I'm just saying.
He's still young. Leave him alone.
It's funny because I actually, the whole time I'm thinking he's gonna tell me something I should have been there early. Pero, so that didn't get done. I didn't get done with that until 2.
Still not a bad time. We usually don't head out there until
I went to go
2 or 3.
I went to our Airbnb to take a nap, and then I was like, all right, the Marias play at 5, or no, I told myself the Marias play at 6. I'll be ready. We'll leave at 5 and get there. It turns out they play at 5, so I missed them. So I missed the Marias, but we got there at about 6:20.
God, that's terrible.
I missed 20 minutes of Paramore. Paramore was great. Paramore sounded like I felt like they were gonna sound, not like, oh my god.
Yeah, it was nothing that earth shattering. They just
Yeah.
did a good job doing what they do.
And so the big headliner of the night came, and I was like, you already put that in my head as like, oh, they were bad last time, so let's see how it goes this time. The show starts Red Hot Chili Peppers, and they're up there just jamming, like, doing something. And
It starts with a jam.
Yeah,
It
it starts with a jam.
yeah.
So I'm standing like behind the first speakers not the first one, but the second ones that they have out there, and we don't hear anything. We can't hear anything. I'm telling you, the sound guy sucked. And so he's
Hold
playing.
on, time out. This is your third time as our guest,
Okay, so
and you still don't know better than to turn off your ringer.
so no, it is off, but because it's my son, it's the emergency. It surpasses.
It bypasses.
Oh yeah, so it's like
Your son that's standing right on the other side of this door.
I told him not to knock.
You also told him not to call you.
Well, it's an emergency.
All right, go see what he needs, I guess. All right, go ahead.
But finally the sound gets fixed, and they were the best show of all 3 days.
Really?
Yeah, best show of all 3 days.
Is this your first time watching them?
It was the first time watching them,
Yeah,
but
well, that probably
no.
had something to do with it.
But look, they played songs off their new album that came out a week ago or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, which nobody wants to hear.
They were really good.
The songs are good. Nobody wants to hear them.
They didn't, but I wasn't.
Okay. You were at a festival.
Yeah,
When you play at a festival as an artist, your job is to give the crowd what they want, get the festival atmosphere going. I mean, there is no reason people should be standing around wondering, like,
what's
the
going
hell
on.
are you playing right now?
No. Okay, and
Do you remember the feeling and not the feeling, but the feel of the crowd and like everybody when Pink was playing?
Yeah,
No matter what she was playing?
yeah.
Did you get that with the Chili Peppers?
Not the crowd. Me. Yes.
They were the headliners. They were the festival headliners, not the
Okay.
night headliners.
No, but like I get what you're saying. They played from the songs that I know was Danny California, Californication. My favorite song they played it's Snow. So like
How long do they play?
playing
How long
that
do they
song.
play for though?
they sounded
Did they
great.
play for the full 2 hours?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, well, they definitely didn't do it week in one.
They
They played 90
played.
minutes.
They played the full 2 hours and it was great. I loved it.
I don't know, man.
I think it's your first time.
Which I get. That's why I told you. Like, there were people there the day that I was there that were all into it because it was their first time watching the Chili Peppers. I get it. It's whatever. But
And
they
their
did
first
not
time
put
at
on a good
ACL.
show.
I was jamming.
Well, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
But you said the crowd wasn't feeling it. Just
Yeah,
you were,
no. The
so.
crowd would like the people around me were. I had a crowd around me was feeling it. They were having a great time. It was something happened that this guy fell on. Like he was coming. Oh, like he was leaving the crowd, and as he was coming, he tripped or he was out of it. He was drugged up or something. He was tripped and fell on. Like he bumped me, and then he just fell to the floor. I could have caught him, but I just let him go. So I hear this guy splat hits the ground, and I turn and look
you
at
could
him.
have caught him, but you chose not
No,
to.
I turned and looked at him. Me and the guy next to me, we're looking at each other. And we turn around. We start like continue the show. No, Priscilla, my girlfriend, she like, oh my god, is he okay? I turned around. These girls like had pulled him back, and they were like giving him water. I was like, I tapped one of them. I was like, hey, is he alive? She was like, yeah. I was like, all right, cool, let's go.
Yeah.
And at the same time, some guy in the back, he grabs his phone and goes,
Click. Yeah.
oh yeah, he takes a photo. Me and him looked at each other. We started laughing. It was good. It was a good time.
So
Took us.
you make fun of drunk people at ACL and you watch fight people.
I do. Because I mean, there's just places you don't need to do that stuff. I mean, great if you do it, but don't overdo it where you can't enjoy the show anymore, right?
Well, you weren't drunk. You didn't enjoy the show because you weren't there.
It's a festival. They
He's
start
mad. I'm
early.
sorry. He's mad. It's a festival. Next year, I'm only buying a 1 day ticket, so I'm going to the headliner.
What if you like somebody else?
Oh well.
This is gonna happen.
Are you gonna wait till the tickets go on sale? I mean, till they announce the
I know.
lineup. They're cheaper if you buy them before.
I might not. You know, I might buy the ticket just like before and see who shows up.
Okay, so this was your first. Well, but you didn't really have a festival experience because you were only there for a couple hours.
I mean, I've been to other festivals, but not to ACL. The ACL was different.
But like which
EDM.
ones have you been to?
EDC, which is EDM concert
Yeah,
festival, which is
I guess
in
that's a
Los
big one.
It's a really big one.
Do you like festivals?
I like festivals. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
You think you'll like festivals when you're old?
I feel like I would, but I caught myself judging a lot of people.
That's just because you're boring.
A lot of old people.
I don't know.
A lot of
I don't want to spend money to be around a bunch of people. And
No?
then, no, it just. Ugh.
it's pretty fun.
I think after COVID and all the work,
Mm.
I've had my fill of people, and I'm just like, leave me alone. Like if I can stay in my house and not be bothered, I'm happy. Like whenever I have to go to the store for something, like God damn it, my kid has to eat. I have to go out. Oh,
Damn
man.
it, people.
Yeah, I'm
You
like,
just
how
order
long
it.
does a person last without eating?
That's what they have. That's why they have Uber.
Yeah, Uber.
Uber, you can get groceries from like.
shops.
No, not of where I live.
Oh, actually,
I'm sure you can get something.
Let's go.
Far.
All right,
Subway.
George.
Are we gonna talk about
Sonic.
Games of Thrones or
We're
the
going
other
to
one?
talk about House of the Dragon right now. George, you're going to start us off
5
with our 5
minutes.
minutes.
all right, for the
George
listeners,
has
I
something to
didn't.
say.
Listeners, I didn't watch it this week. I'm very disappointed in myself. I was really tired. I didn't find the time.
Went to ACL.
I knocked out
Went to
Watched
ACL,
6
watched
fucking
6
bands.
people. Not even. I think it was 5.
5,
Yeah.
And then you miss House of the Dragon.
and I missed.
So it's not
out.
like you were tired from being at the festival all
It's
weekend.
eating my eyes. I'm tired.
Puras fallas.
Puras fallas for me, but go ahead. I would walk out, but Adrian didn't let me. So
It wasn't my favorite episode.
What didn't you like about
I'm
it?
about to walk out.
Why did you rewatch it?
Yeah, he
Did I-
watched it, yeah.
Yeah, watch
Did
it.
you really like it? It wasn't. You know what it was that
Adrian goes,
I really. The same thing happened to me with what's them
I
Games
quit.
of Thrones. When there was
Game
an
of
episode, Games
Thrones.
of Thrones. When there was
Still said it wrong, but whatever. What do you know?
So you know what I meant. Whenever something started going wrong or not the way I wanted it to go to, I just hated the whole fucking episode. And so I hated like that queen lady. I just don't like her. I'm like,
Which
somebody
queen?
needs to
The actual queen, Alicent? Or
yeah,
or
listen.
the-
Yeah.
You gotta hate
Like, I
somebody.
really thought she was gonna die, and that was my favorite part. I'm like, yes,
Well,
she's gonna die, and then
she will.
nothing.
I think.
Yeah, but I wanted her to die in this episode.
That's
they're
like-
the protagonist. Like that she's the reason they're gonna go to war. She
It's
can't. die
like
this
saying you
episode.
want
yeah, she
the,
can't die. Yeah,
It's like saying you want the Lannister. What's her name?
but something
Lannister
happened. She
to
could at least
die.
got her, I don't know, her feet chopped off or something.
like her kids aren't.
you know,
Why are you trying to mess it up for?
the food fetish people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Chop off their feet.
What was his name?
Her feet are not even that pretty, you know.
It doesn't. They don't.
Littlefinger.
Man, why are you kink shaming your?
Why are we bringing up?
No, I'm not king shaming anybody. I'm saying her feet
I'll
weren't
see.
even
I'll
that
see
great.
tonight.
They don't have to be. He
don't know.
liked them.
I mean,
What is his
I've
name?
seen better feet. I've
Who, that guy?
Yeah.
The fetish guy.
Oh my god, I can't remember.
Doesn't
What's
it
the name of
start-
the guy with the
Doesn't
left
it
foot?
start with a D?
With the
Starts
left
with
foot.
an L.
What was the name? What's the name of
Is
the
it Game of
father
Thrones?
No.
Or House of the Dragon.
Yes.
Oh,
Two way.
Lysian. No.
Lanor?
I'm
Lanor?
asking
Well,
George
there's
for
the
a
D.
name.
Oh, come on.
Well, anyways, we know that weird guy that killed his father and his
Yeah, the guy
and his
that
brother.
killed his people.
Yeah.
The guy with the foot.
Oh, the guy with
fucked
the
up
with the
foot.
cane.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Laris.
That's what I said.
I was
Ah,
close. I was close. I said Leary.
Anywho, yeah, he has a foot fetish. But you'll find out about when you watch the episode.
You think it's because his foot's fucked up?
possibly
Maybe.
a lot of
Good point.
a lot of fetishes are they come from a person's own insecurities about themselves. So maybe I don't know, but it could be anything. Maybe just really into it.
Yeah.
Is it?
That's weird because usually it's the opposite sex.
I was yeah.
That's what.
Yeah.
Usually what?
The opposite sex.
What do you mean?
Like that's like they'll find.
Well, your fetish is from the opposite sex.
not.
the
opposite sex.
The opposite sex.
No, I don't.
I know.
I don't know what you were talking about, so I am not completely informed on this.
Okay, so was anybody else thrown
Oh,
off?
but
by-
hang on.
Go on.
You said your fetish usually you get it from what's
It
missing.
stems
you.
from your own
That's
insecurities
what I'm
about
saying.
yourself.
right.
It
By
doesn't
yourself,
doesn't
but you're a
mean-
man. I don't know.
Well, he has an insecurity
Or
about
girl.
his feet because his feet are messed up.
I know.
So
That's
he has
why-
a foot
I don't know.
fetish.
That's why he walks around with a cane.
It doesn't mean he has a male foot fetish, just a foot fetish.
I thought he had back problems.
I don't know. You know what I
has
found?
a mess. Never mind. I'm not.
I don't
what
know.
I found surprising was that so many people commented on it saying, "Oh, this is gross" and blah blah blah. I'm like, what the fuck?
Is it?
Yeah, like,
This is
gross.
also the episode where we met the children of the brother and sister. They got married and made 2 kids.
Yeah.
But the foot fetish is gross. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Anywho,
that was probably the only part I kind of found kinky, and I was like,
You're
okay,
about to
I'm
say
okay
something.
with it.
You're about to say something about. Did you what?
did I what? Did I start a sentence and not finish
Mhm.
it? Oh yeah, you
I
interrupted me.
cut
What was
it-
I saying?
cut it you off.
Did we find anything or something like that? That's how you started. Did you find something weird?
Oh, because the whole scene is weird because this is new to everybody that's watching the show. We don't know that he has a foot fetish. We don't know that that's the arrangement. So it's really weird when she sits down and then she puts her feet on the table. I'm like, all right. I mean, that's normal. It's normal people behavior, but it's not something you would see on this TV show.
Or a queen do that.
Yeah. And then he says something else and she takes off her shoes and puts her feet back up on the table. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
And then he says something else and then she takes off her stockings and I'm like, oh.
Okay. I still didn't get it then until the very end.
Time's up, George.
What?
Why are you telling me? I don't know. Yes, thank you.
We didn't even get close.
No.
I
We didn't even touch on any of it. I really don't want to ruin it for you, but go ahead, Adrian. Just ruin it for me.
No.
You need to watch it.
Time's up. You stop me on the time every time. I watch it. After this, I'm gonna go home and watch this. I'm gonna watch the new episode.
So
can't believe she's dead.
Are y'all complaining? Me neither, man. I thought she would never die.
Stop. So no, like I said, there's a lot of shows that I missed this weekend. So I'm just trying to. I'm gonna try to.
Only one that
Oh
matters.
my god!
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't wait till next week.
Reservation Dogs. Have you watched
Reservoir
that show?
Dogs?
No, there's a
Reservation
show
Dogs.
called Reservation Dogs. I don't know.
I like that movie.
it's
Reservoir
Reservoir
Dogs is
Dogs.
good. That's a movie. No. Reservation Dogs. It's a show about these teenagers that lived in an Indian reservation in Oklahoma. It's so good. You have.
Or
to
is
watch
that the
it.
guy with the tomahawk?
There's a spirit in there
They
that
call
has
him-
one. Yeah. Yes, that one. He's so funny. You should watch
So you
it.
have watched it?
It's hilarious.
What's his name? God. I
I'm
feel
good
like
at
it's a funny show. Because
I only do one show per
funny
year,
and
so.
serious at the same time. I recommend it. It's good. Yeah.
I'm actually doing two shows right now. I'm watching Welcome to Wrexham.
Oh, yeah.
But they're short episodes, and there's only 10 of them. So
We got to. They won today.
sorry, that was me.
They won today.
Oh, they did win? I
Yeah,
missed
they
it. I
won.
started watching the game, and then I got busy. And
They go 3-0 at halftime and then 3-2 by the end of the game. But
I don't
There's
understand how
digress.
they managed to blow it every time at the end.
Right.
I
there's,
think that's Coach
you need to watch,
Wrexham.
but no, you should watch the show. It's called Welcome to Wrexham, and it's basically a documentary, right?
So,
sort of.
do y'all know, you watch, I think you used to watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Sometimes, but no.
Okay, do
I
you
was dating
remember-
this guy that was watching it.
So the guy,
Rob McElhaney, the guy that's on the show.
Yeah.
Him and
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds bought a Welsh football team.
Okay. I read about it. Is that their show?
Well, it's a
Yeah.
documentary based on them trying to buying the team, and what happened the first season that they owned the team, basically. And it's pretty fun. It's interesting because they're they're fucking actors.
Yeah.
So you're watching them, and I'm like, that's exactly what I would do if I bought a team right now. Like, they don't know what they're doing. They don't have a clue. And not only that, like, obviously they're American, so they don't know about soccer. They don't know about Europe. So they go over there, and people are like, basically just making fun of them left and right. And they're like, thank you. It's hilarious. But,
Yeah, because they don't know the slang and stuff like that.
Where is it on?
Hulu.
Hulu. Okay.
Yeah.
But the team, so season 1 ended. I think I haven't finished it. I'm not like on the last episode, but it should end when last season ends, right?
Yes.
Which last season they lost, or they tied the last game, and they needed to win it to go to the playoff to move up a division, because they play in the 5th division.
Yes.
Like they're in the English league. You know how they got tiers, so they're like on the 4th or 5th tier, and they've been there for like 13 years. So their goal is to move it up the pyramid, obviously. And they failed last year, but they didn't own the team the whole season. So during the offseason, they spent a bunch of money trying to bring in, better players, a better coach. They changed everything. And then this year is their first full season, and they're like in second place right now.
They're in second place.
And they just qualified for the FA Cup, which
Yep.
is a big deal. There's money involved. So, like, it's cool.
Yeah, but you should watch it if you ever had a chance. I'm not watching. I am watching other shows, but no. Today, actually, I want to bring this up real quick. Have you ever gone through your Facebook and you get those memories? Oh,
Yeah.
remember? So I got a memory today. And I'm sitting there like reading it. I'm like, man, someone really needed to take away my Facebook back then.
I'm sure in 6 years, you're going to look back and say the same thing about right now.
Yeah.
About I don't really post anything, but oh no, and then FC Dallas won their playoff game. and yesterday. También.
Nobody cares.
Hey man, next game I think I'm gonna go to Austin to go watch it.
The only thing I care about is
Oh, they
that
play in Austin?
Yeah.
they were televising the game, and then they put the camera on this guy that was eating this massive crunchy taco. And I'm like, listen, I don't like Tex-Mex, and that definitely looks Tex-Mex, but I want to eat it because it's huge.
They
That's
give
what
it,
she said.
I mean, why not, right?
they give it to him in a pizza box. It was
Yeah.
like this big.
Seriously?
Yes, it's huge.
It was like
A taco?
Yeah.
it's a big ass taco.
America won 11-2. That's, thank you.
I mean,
Hey, you still owe me my
How
money.
did Chivas do?
let's not talk about that. They got a new coach.
I don't even know what Pumas played. I've stopped
They
looking at
they
them.
Bad,
didn't-
pobrecito
they didn't
Pumas.
make it. We're not going to talk about that.
Liverpool took the dub.
We can't turn this into.
You
Okay, I seen
guys
that.
started
It's
it.
not sports.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
sports. Hey, Dallas Cowboys.
Like this subject
No,
was
that's enough
over when
sports.
she
That's
said
enough
something.
sports.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I kept it going. I was like, okay, we're doing this. All right. I was trying to think of a fucking soccer team and be like, okay, what?
I gotta throw one out there. no, but
Man, fuck you guys. As soon as I said Liverpool, I want to end it.
Yep, no more soccer.
Okay, guys, that's
Karim
the show.
Benzema
Thank you
won
for
the-
coming. No, I'm just kidding.
What about Karim Benzema? No? Deserves it? Yes, no?
they
Serve what?
every
Ballon d'Oro?
year they
Oh,
they
well,
give
I
her
need to give it to somebody.
the best player of the year.
I don't know. I haven't
award.
kept up with it to know whether or not he deserves it. Do you think he does?
No.
Yeah.
You think?
I
I mean,
haven't heard his name enough.
how does
How does you not deserve
Sterling
it?
not get it?
Because
Seriously.
Like,
he didn't win anything.
so that's not what it's about.
It's not a team thing. It's a individual.
Yeah, but okay, it's not. But it's the Kareem. What's it called? How do you say?
How do you say?
Hold on, I'm lost. Contributed goals and things for his team to make it to the final and win it.
That's fine.
Haaland didn't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, his
not
team,
yet.
they're winning.
But
I'm
this
not
is
saying-
an individual.
Yeah,
thing.
I'm saying Haaland will win it next year or in 2 years, but it's not this year.
That's just, you know what I feel about that the same way I feel about the MVP. It's never really given to the MVP.
It's just given to the most popular.
Yeah, pretty much.
Huh.
Because
Didn't somebody say something? Que era Iker. He wrote something que es los juegos de las bromas or
Oh,
something like
I
that.
thought we were talking about where he said
no.
I'm gay.
No.
What?
Did you see that?
He knows you?
No. Okay. All right. That was good. No, one of us, Iker Casillas, his supposedly he wants to say now that his Twitter got hacked and someone had written, it's time for me to like come out and say what I am or whatever. I hope everyone can respect it. And like I guess 10 minutes later, like he posted, I was like, oh, I've been hacked. And
Okay, that sounds like he was hacked. He wouldn't come back and take it back 10 minutes later.
no, but I don't
That's
know.
who gives a fuck anymore. Like,
But
that's
then-
not a big
Yeah,
deal.
that is true.
Yeah, but another soccer player, who he's a legend también, was like, oh, it's time to talk about our story.
Cool. and
And
then he gets like, psych.
which is really bad.
It's not bad. It's just funny.
It's
But
Carlos
good for the
Puyol.
old guy coming out.
It's
For coming out. Like,
Carlos
it's, you know,
Puyol.
whatever. Oh, really?
Yeah, Puyol.
Nice. He always kind of looked a little.
I mean, I don't know. But, hey, we might see him in Mexico. I'm excited for that.
You keep saying that.
We're going to see him in Mexico.
Who?
Maybe Puyol?
Puyol?
Yeah, maybe you know something we don't know.
Mames,
That's cool.
We're actually going to see him.
Speaking of Mexico, we're going to Mexico City in here a little over a month. Just over a month.
Yeah.
Any recommendations? I know you're familiar with the city more so than we are.
As soon as you get off the plane, you're gonna be right. No, I'm not kidding. You're gonna be like 10 minutes from Las Flautas, de la Romero Rubio. You gotta go. They're like world
Yeah,
famous.
they're world famous.
Oh, las flautas.
I grew up there. As a matter of fact, once you go there, because you're gonna go.
And I'm from Juarez. We got good flautas there.
Yeah, they're not the same. Anyways, once you have the best ones,
These taquitos or flautas?
you're gonna go like they've expanded a lot. So now they basically have the whole you call it edificio.
What is the name of the
Building.
place?
Las Flautas de la Romero Rubio.
That's what they're called?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what they're called.
That's all.
Like if you go and you get in
Well,
a
La Romero
taxi
Rubio's the
and be like,
street.
or an Uber, whatever, be like, lléveme a Las Flautas de la Romero Rubio.
Yeah,
they're going to take you there.
Now I'm going to be like, give me las flautas. And he'd be like, ¿de qué? Las flautas. I don't know. Just the flautas.
No, say Rubio. And on the second floor of the building, they bought it. That's where my grandma used to live. So, like, once you go there and you get near the windows that look into the street, that was the room I slept in.
Oh.
Yeah. Every time my friends go there, I'm like, go see my house.
Okay, so the flautas aren't that good. She just wants us to go see her old house. That's pretty much it.
Oh,
No,
that's-
the flautas are amazing.
So we're not doing that.
What else?
Go eat flautas and then definitely go to El Zócalo. You know?
Yeah.
And right next to El Zócalo,
I'm pretty sure that's where the fan fest is going to be.
Yeah, it
They have
is.
one, so.
right next to El Zócalo, you can go into a small part of Tepito, and it won't be that bad. But
We're not.
you can,
No, we're not doing that. Have you met George?
La parte de Tepito que está junto al Zócalo is not that bad. Don't go more in, because then you're fucked. But
wait. Hold on.
I
Why?
need you to be more specific.
Yeah. Why am I?
Don't worry. We're not going to let you get anywhere near
yeah,
Tepito.
the police won't even go in there.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's that bad.
Like, you go in there, you can come out naked, and you don't even know what happened. You're gonna be like, how the hell
And
did I
if
lose
you
my
weren't gay
underwear?
before, you might be when you come out. You
Yeah,
never know.
you might like it.
We're not going. Yeah, you're
But
right.
no, the only reason you go también ahí a Tepito because they have some of the best
Food.
no
I guarantee you they have
food,
some of the best
pero
food.
no micheladas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, we
That's
might go.
Miche.
So there's a competition between one in El Paso or Juárez and the ones from
Huevo.
That place?
from Tepito. Yeah. And there's a
didn't know
guy
that.
that
All
all
right,
he
cool.
does is goes
Wait,
around
which one's
La
in Juárez?
República. I don't remember the name. I'll send you the
I
video.
probably had them.
I follow this guy on YouTube, and that's all he does. He just drinks ¿cómo se llama? Micheladas.
I'll
all
tell you
over.
where to not go
Everywhere?
get michelada.
Huh?
Where?
Ojos Locos.
Oh yeah, don't go there.
Those are- oh my God, that was
No,
sick.
don't go there. But anyways, if you go, so that's why I'm telling you, go
See,
to Tepito.
you
But
know,
go to the.
You can't even walk through there like during the day.
¿En Tepito? Sí, pero mira. Obviously, don't take anything. Don't take your phones. Don't take any fancy.
Look, you're
know,
going to get jacked. If you
Yeah.
go through there, you're
So
going to get
if
jacked.
I take a bag and just like have it in
You're
front
gonna
right
get
here.
You're fucked.
They're going to take it.
You're gonna be like, "Where's my bag?"
All of the advice that people give travelers, it doesn't matter.
No, but
Okay.
if you do want to go, just let me know, and I tell my tia. She can go.
We
with you.
don't want to go. There's no need. There's plenty of other things we can do.
Wait,
It's fine.
sniff us out.
I'm first off, is it this place where like it's supposedly like a church where you can eat inside of the church? Is that where where it's at?
Pito's a neighborhood.
Yeah.
Okay, never
It's
mind.
a, it's a, it's
Oak
a place.
Cliff.
It's a
Oak
borough.
Cliff.
It's
Okay.
a-
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm thinking of something else. Second, what's a michelada? I know what a michelada is, but I want to see if it's the same thing.
It's like a tomato-based drink with cerveza, but people make it differently.
Okay, but no. So, because people from Juarez told me that michelada is just cerveza or tajín, limón,
No.
and cerveza.
No.
Yeah, so that's a michelada in
Tajin.
Juarez.
Oh, okay.
Tajín, limón, and cerveza.
Yeah, that's a michelada. I don't know.
That's how I normally
From
drink my
Norte.
beer, but that's not. No, it's the
No, but I'm talking about a lot of lime, like
yeah.
a lot.
A lot. And then another michelada was the one with tomate and whatever. And that's
Yeah, so
just
that's what
disgusting.
like that's what we're used to now, and I'm sure the one that your guy that you follow talks about in Juarez, and they do make them like that now in Juarez.
Oh,
But
okay.
when I came here and asked for a michelada, and they gave me this red thing, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like I was used to just the lime and the
Sí,
the
sí, sí.
beer.
Yeah,
and
it
the
makes sense.
Yeah.
Y para nosotros es una cerveza preparada, because that's
Yeah,
how we drink
exactly.
it in Mexico City, but we don't call it michelada.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's just
because
beer.
that's how I drink my beers at home. I have my tazo and I just put a shit of limones.
So, and the clamato.
Yeah. No.
No clamato.
Con tajín o chile piquín y salecita. Se me hizo agua loca. And then that's how you eat it. But I've never called it a michelada. Michelada for us is something with some type of tomato with base.
Well, why tomato out of all things? It's just.
Sabe rico. Si la haces bien, saben chido.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Have you never
you're
had a
okay.
good one? I've had some good ones.
Yeah.
I've never had a good one then.
What was it? I don't remember when it was. We went to Houston, me and the fam. We had an event over there. And on Sunday, before we picked her up, my friend David was like, hey, let's go to this place. No, we didn't know where to go. So we looked something up and we found this place to go to. And it was a farmer's market. So we're going over there and I'm thinking, it's going to be like the Dallas farmer's market, like a bunch of white people selling their wares.
Boom.
And no, we walk in and it's like you're parking in the mud because it's like the flea market over in Seagoville.
It's a real farm.
It's a legit like Mexican everything, like all the fruits, vegetables, shit I've never seen before in my life. Like they had it.
Oh.
And it was like you could tell it was legit stuff. And it was all Mexican stuff. And then they had an indoor spot. And in the middle there was this kiosk and it was a bar. but it was empty. We were there like at 11 o'clock in the morning, so it was a little early. They had a few shops around, and you could tell like they had a little stage set up, and at the time there was a DJ playing, I think. And I'm like, all right, well, it's 11. It's time for a drink. So I go up to this place. I'm like, hey, you guys make micheladas? She looks at me like I'm stupid. I'm like, fuck it. And then I backed up a little bit.
Fucking Houston,
The DJ is like, un saludo para los de michelada so-and-so. Like, that's the name of the place is micheladas so-and-so.
So she thought you were messing with her.
Either that or she thought I was stupid.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the latter. But I'm like, that was a good michelada. And those are the ones that come with like all kinds of shit. Like there was a piece of bacon in mine, I think.
Yeah.
Pues así las hacen allá en Juárez.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was
Pero,
what.
haz de cuenta, they had a contest and they sold the most micheladas in the world. They have like a world Guinness record.
Juarez?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. For the most micheladas
Here.
sold. Like, yeah. So, I mean, so go try them. Like, again, ciertas partes de pito de nata. Back to Mexico City. You need to try for breakfast one day una torta de tamal.
I appreciate what you're doing here, but I was thinking looking for more like cultural, enhancement things that we could do, like to bring George.
Oh, I mean, you can,
into the.
you like esta Frida Kahlo?
Yeah.
You can go to La Casa Azul. That's her house with Diego Rivera. It's her house and then Diego Rivera's. They lived in separate houses but right next to each other. And there's like a walkway that attaches both homes.
Okay.
You can go see her.
Yeah, and that was one thing someone told me. So I was like, I'll go.
Wait, I can go see her.
You can go to Teotihuacan. It's not that far from there.
Okay.
Las Pirámides.
We're doing that.
Pirámide del Sol.
That's in the schedule.
You can go visit la Catedral de la Señora de Guadalupe, where el manto de Juan Diego is there.
Oh, are we going to that?
Right next to the Zócalo, you will see some Aztec ruins, and you can actually see the stones where people got their head chopped off.
No, we gotta do that.
Yeah, it's literally you have
all those things.
You have the cathedral right here, and then right next to it, that's where it is.
Just so you know, we will take your head. Mm-hmm. I like that. That was pretty cool.
You can go see el Ángel de la Independencia también.
Oh,
we're staying pretty close to all that stuff. So
you have to go to Chapultepec.
And El Ángel after we beat
Mexico,
Poland,
Argentina. Oh, yeah.
After we beat Poland, I don't want to get ahead of myself. we're gonna go over there and celebrate. That's what happens.
Go to Chapultepec.
We're staying right by there.
Oh, yeah,
I know. I saw it on
that park is even bigger than Central Park in New York City.
Oh yeah, no, I knew there was a park out there.
Yeah,
it's the biggest urban park in the world.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You find anything
until Dallas makes theirs.
Actually, if they make theirs, it would be bigger than that, but it's never going to happen because we've been talking about it for decades now. So
what park?
Over there by
Trinity River thing.
And then you can go see Los Pinos, which is the Mexican White House.
We're not gonna go do that.
Nobody cares. It's cool.
It's not really cool.
You know what one
thing. These are cultural.
You're right. No, you did. But there's one thing.
Or you can go see El Castillo Chapultepec. You're gonna be there. That's where Los Niños Héroes like. He jumped.
Just
off.
one of them.
No way.
Fernie, our cousin Fernie, and I don't know why I forgot to tell him this when I talked to him this weekend, but the elementary he went to when we lived in Juárez was
Los Niños Héroes.
No, Juan Escutia se llamaban.
Juan Escutia.
And so like I don't remember. I just remember. Yeah, and the street that his Airbnb is on is Juan Escutia. Like I know he's gonna go show his kids. That's where Juan Escutia jumped. Like I don't know why I just associate that name with Fernie. Like, but whatever.
Let's see. There's definitely you have to go see el Museo de Antropología México. You see all of the
Didn't momias?
The artifacts. No, not in Mexico City. I don't think so.
They never took any of them.
No, they all have all the artifacts from Los Aztecas there. Yeah, it's beautiful. Are you gonna take Olivia? El Museo del Papalote. This is a museo de niños. You gotta go there. It's one of the best kids museums in the world. Like they have kids there? Yeah, they're hung by their feet. Okay. Yeah, kids get to like play with their hair.
What?
I'm not fucking with you. No. No, that's not true. But no, Mexico City has, I think, more museums than New York, I believe.
I feel like you're missing one cultural activity we should be doing.
Well, I mean, if you like Las Águilas de Meca, you should definitely go to El
doesn't?
Estadio Azteca.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, right.
You know,
Well, okay.
I wouldn't.
You're missing 2 now.
Because if we're talking about Tepito, you'll definitely get mobbed right outside there.
Wait,
Yeah, but I'll like it.
it's the other one was we gotta go see a lucha libre show.
Oh yeah, and you have to eat. You gotta do it for me. My mouth's getting water. Sorry, I'm drooling now. So there's usually a lady that sells palomitas, and they sell like patas de pollo in a bag, plastic bag, and they'll put a lot of limon and salsa Valentina.
Okay.
And you go in there, and you get your palomitas and your patas de pollo, and you eat, and you watch La Lucha Libre, and then you start screaming culero, and all that.
No, we
good
can't
stuff.
do that anymore.
Why?
It's frowned upon.
Yeah, it's frowned upon.
Why? What's wrong with culero?
Well, nothing, but
Other than the obvious, I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
somebody will find
Culero's
something.
asshole.
They
I
haven't
know,
got
I know.
rid of. They
Yeah,
haven't
but-
got rid of that one yet.
they got
Somebody was offended, I'm sure.
somewhere.
In Mexican
Yeah, but
luchas?
not yet.
All right, we'll scream it. Fuck it.
Do it.
I don't. I want to sit at the front row and get like, I don't know,
Some sweat on you.
give someone's give someone my
Like a
seat.
chair?
Yeah, give him my
me
chair.
a chair so
Hit him with the chair.
Oh, you know who Katukum Lee is?
No.
He's one of Jesus Christ. You need to study up on your wrestling before you go.
Or not. That's cool too.
Nah,
There's a lot of other things you need to study up
so-
on. Wrestling's not one of them.
Lucha Libre. It's a staple of Mexico. Katukum Lee, he's my uncle. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep. He's
Do you know what that means?
That's her uncle.
Oh, yeah. He's my tío.
Oh my God.
As a matter of fact, he gave Dorian one of his original masks. Dorian still has it. Every time he puts it on, I'm like,
Wait, time out. Let's go back for a second.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we
We're
are.
not.
I thought you said he's manco.
No, I said my uncle.
Wait.
So I misheard.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So
So
you know
I
what that means? Because you're like,
no,
oh, really?
that what you said?
Yes.
No,
I didn't think you did. That's why I said that.
that's I got
heard,
the other
I heard
thing.
something. I heard it
You
fucking
for,
name.
you for,
No, I said my uncle, my tío.
I heard like first name and the last name. It was just like something but Blanco, and then I was like,
and then you're like, oh,
So
really?
it's kind of like,
We both thought you didn't know what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah. You heard something else. You heard something else. I got what you actually said.
Yeah.
but you're the. Didn't you ask what?
No,
No, she
no.
said-
Whenever he
yeah.
said,
Oh, I thought she said it, and then you were like, what?
No, so he heard right. We both heard wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man,
He's
ours would have been funnier
my
though.
tío, my uncle.
Imagine that.
Yeah, it would have
Each
been the
with
other
one
way.
arm.
Is there each other on? I'm sure there is.
I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure, but not unprofessional.
Yeah. So, anyways,
yet.
you need to go there. It's really culero. You can't say that no more.
I'm sure you can. Whatever.
Oh, okay.
That's just the word they stopped.
Can't
for-
say puto.
Well, you know what? The thing that I remember the most when we were little is I didn't know what culero meant, but we were out there little
don't- she has-
being culero. I mean, I was like
You're
5
supposed
years
to tell your
old.
kid to yell culero, not culero.
Rulero?
Yeah.
Culero.
Oh no, we say culero all the time. My dad was like,
He would
and
start-
my mom would look at him like, "What the hell's wrong with you, man?
You
Tell
would
him to stop."
You
And my
would
dad's
start the
like,
chants. You
Yeah.
would start-
It's funny. Why would you tell him to stop?
"Yeah,
No, yeah, but we're gonna go to all, everything you just recommended. I need on a piece of paper because I'm not gonna remember.
you did."
There
If
was-
you need a guide, let me know. My cousins are available.
We might.
They seriously, they don't do anything. They're just at home.
Wow.
No, we probably don't.
Hello, cousins, if you hear me out. But if you want to eat all the yummy stuff in the world, they're the people. Like, estas cabronas comen todo, van afuera todos los días. They know where to get that stuff, yeah.
Yeah, Priscilla, my girlfriend's, her cousins live over there.
You can stop saying Priscilla, my girl. I think we know who Priscilla is.
Okay, Priscilla.
You can say Priscilla, the girl who hasn't made our tumblers yet. That would be cool. But you don't have to say Priscilla.
Shots
my girl.
fired. I'm not gonna say anything, but anyways, so her cousins.
Oh, by the way, have you
They
proposed?
live in Mexico City.
I know you brought it
So
up.
her cousins are over there. What? When did I bring that
Do
up?
they live? Are they from Mexico City?
Yeah, they're from there.
You know, I have an issue with a lot of people moving into Mexico City.
Oh, here we go.
That
We
are
wanted
not
to talk
from
about it a
Mexico
couple
City?
weeks ago. Here it comes.
Yeah, I
I
told them.
hate
about
that, you know, because everything's getting so expensive.
Yeah.
I have a white couple. They're quote unquote my friends, and they're like, "Oh, we've been in Mexico for 3 months. It's so great, and you know we can afford it." I'm like, "Get the fuck out of my country."
We went quote unquote.
I told them,
Wait. Isn't that a little hypocritical though?
No.
I mean,
no,
Well, I mean, too.
it's not.
why? Tell me why it's
Not
not.
because we wouldn't have to leave my country. our country if the U.S. would have kept their mind off their fucking business and not made with Latin America. Then we'd all be
What are
fine.
you talking about?
Well, yeah, the only reason why people have to leave their countries, whether you're from Venezuela, Brazil,
It's because their
anywhere in Latin
countries are
America.
shit. Don't blame it on the U.S.
Oh no, it's a big part of the U.S. has to have to do with
they
it.
have everything
Yes, they
to do with it.
Exactly.
But
So now they're taking advantage that people are working from home, making dollars, and going into different.
who's taking advantage?
Americans?
Okay, not the
We
U.S.
can't. Oh no, they're part of the system. They're part of the system.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
They're not
part of the
leaving.
system. They're part of the system.
Who's they?
The Americans that are going to live in cities.
The Americans that
and
are going to move, that are moving to
and
Mexico, are just
making-
like you and I, people who are like,
The
fuck,
lizards.
finally we get a break and we get to do whatever the hell we want. And Mexico just happens to be the nearest country that is a badass country.
And then the people that have lived there for years and years having to move because of all the gentrification that's happening because of all those people that have the dollars to go out there and kick them out. That's what I'm talking about.
The Americans are not kicking them out.
Their money is.
The Mexicans are kicking them out.
Their
Yeah,
money
somebody
is.
owns that.
Okay, but let's call a spade here. It's the rich Mexicans fucking the poor Mexicans, just like they've been doing for centuries.
Well, yeah, it's a colonization
Okay, so
system.
what-
Regardless, it's bad,
what's
but
the
they
issue?
shouldn't. That's the issue.
Nothing's changing.
It is. It's changing faster. When people
No,
can't
like,
live
that's-
where they used to live,
They've
or have
never
always
they've
lived.
always lived there until the rich person comes and tells them to move, and then they move.
So
Well, that's the problem. I still don't like it. I
Yeah,
don't
so
agree
the
with it.
problem are the rich Mexicans, not the middle class Americans that are moving over there. Because the rich Americans have been there for fucking ever. They didn't need to work from home to be able to move to Mexico.
I know, but it's still bad. When
But it's
people are
not.
still
It's not
having-
bad.
Yes, it is.
There's Mexicans. There's middle class Mexicans making money off of these people.
it's just you feel like you don't like seeing the people there and having
No,
you know.
that's the problem. The problem that Mexicans have with what's happening is that
that
people that have lived in that neighborhood for 100 years now have to move out because it's being gentrified. It's a legit concern.
Mhm.
But also, they're bringing in money. They are creating jobs that weren't there before because now you have to build restaurants, you have to build bars, you have to build all this shit that wasn't there before because it was just a neighborhood. And all these people that have to move out, if they didn't move too far, they could work there and make money.
That's true.
It's
But they can't.
It's the same
That's
everywhere.
the problem. The problem is that there's nowhere to move.
So, did they kick?
And it's
Did
not
they
like
get kicked out, or are they selling their property, or what?
The people that own the properties
taxes
are kicking them out so they
and some
can turn them
people
into
can't pay their
something else so they
taxes.
can make money off of it.
No, I'm saying
'Cause-
that's
'cause
what I'm
you also
saying.
have to add the
Somebody
fact-
owns it.
Yes.
Yeah, and you also have to no, and even if you don't, the taxes are bad. But you also have to add the fact that Mexico has a horrible system. So if you're a Mexican official and I'm an American trying to buy a property, or a rich, affluent Mexican trying to get rid of that person or those families so that I can buy it, and that's not really buying it, it's stealing. I'm going to pay you off.
But they
to make
already own
happen.
it.
Not a lot of the times. A lot of the people cannot pay their impuestos. And once they don't pay their impuestos,
Yes, but those
they get
people
out.
are not renting properties out.
No, but the government is making a point to go after them even more because somebody's going, hey, mira, estos güeyes no han pagado. ¿Sí me entiendes? And
Yes,
before
I know,
nobody
I
was paying
understand.
attention, but now they are.
You don't see that. Okay, that's where I draw the line. They were paying attention.
Dude, people don't pay attention until
The
somebody's
the
paying
areas
them
that
to
are
pay
being
attention.
gentrified right now are areas like Polanco, La Roma, y La Condesa, and all that. It's been happening for fucking ever.
All those areas have always been uppity.
Not as uppity as they have been in the last 10 years.
Yeah,
but in the
those-
last
those
2
are the
years,
people
it's
that
getting
know
worse.
Like, hey, I need to sell. Those are the people that would know a little
But the
bit more.
people there were renting. A lot of them were renting. That's
I'm
the
talking
problem.
I'm talking, por ejemplo, let's go back to Roma Rubio where you can go see the flautas, right?
Yes.
All those areas have been picked off little by little. Like all the families that were.
But that was happening before COVID.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my point. People are turning on all these Americans that are bringing money in because they've been moving them since COVID. They started moving there because now they can.
Well, it's
right?
supply
Because
and demand, though, Alfredo.
I know it is.
Like the more people that are like,
But
oh, they're
all
going
I'm
to be coming
saying
in, let me
is-
come do it.
it was happening before. It's been happening for centuries. And now we have like this other enemy that we can focus our energy on. Focus on the fucking government that's been doing it for decades and centuries. Focus on the Mexicans that are rich and don't give a fuck about the rest of them.
There's a lot of people that
Don't
are
hate the Americans.
There's a lot of people that are fighting it. But if there's something that is fueling the fire, obviously you want
they're
that
not-
stop too.
You know what they say? Like, fuck, I had one too many drinks. But what's happening in Mexico right now, what's happening with those people and in those places is the rich and the powerful and the government are pointing at the easy target and saying, hey, look at that. They're causing all this shit. Go hate them. Stop looking at us.
Yeah.
No,
That's exactly what's happening.
There's a lot of activism going, also telling the government you cannot be doing that. You need to protect the people.
Okay, what's that doing?
You know? Same again, it's Mexico, you know?
All right, that's my point.
Mexico's not about activism. Mexico's about who has the bigger wallet. And unfortunately, those people, because it's not just the Mexicanos, you don't think foreigners are putting in money into it too? Like, always? Yes, they have. Do you think all the hoteles that have been made in public playas that Mexican people can't even go into the playas anymore? And in the Constitution says playas, all of them are public playas. You can't do it anymore. Why? Because somebody paid a government official, so these motherfucker hotels can be going up. And let me tell you, they're not owned by Mexicans.
No, but they got sold by Mexicans.
Exactly. But again, you keep on bringing in foreign money, they're going to continue to do the same thing.
They got you. They succeeded. They got what they wanted out of you.
People can continue
You're blaming everybody but Mexico.
No, I'm definitely blaming the.
That's where it stops. The buck stops here. The buck stops with the Mexican government, with the Mexican elite, with the Mexican rich people that are doing whatever the fuck they want with their country, and then pointing the finger at somebody else.
Normal people cannot do much against the government when you have billions of dollars.
That's right. So they're focusing their energy. They're focusing their energy on middle class, lower class Americans that are moving to the U.S., which is stupid.
It's not. It's the same shit that's happening in Hawaii. You know, Hawaiians cannot even live in their own island because all the fucking foreigners, Americans,
they're
Hawaiians
not foreigners,
are Hawaiians. Yes, they are. You ask a Hawaiian,
I get what Hawaiians. That's why I will never go to Hawaii. This is what they don't want me there, so I'm not going to go there.
I'm not American.
Don't go
I'm
where
Mexican.
you're not wanted. Don't go and support that system
Actually,
of
that's
oppression.
That's a terrible example because that's completely different. Yes, that's completely different.
It's people that should not be there.
Me as a
go visit.
Can I buy?
But then go home.
Can I buy land?
Yeah, go ahead.
No. But I would say, and like, I mean, it's a serious question. Like, so for me, it's like, as a dual citizen, I can buy land now, but would it?
You could always buy land if you had enough money.
Well, okay, if you had enough money.
Yeah, you would get like 100-year lease, and then your blood relatives will continue with that lease once you die.
Wait,
you wouldn't technically own it, but nobody else could lease it.
Oh, so
again, it's some bullshit thing that somebody said, "Hey, let's figure this out. We're gonna make some money." But at the end of the day, our shit was being sold.
But the person that said everything she just said was a fucking Mexican.
Yes.
Yeah.
It wasn't a middle class American.
Supported by foreigners.
Whatever.
No, it's not whatever.
Yeah,
it's
you don't
true.
solve a problem.
I mean, I think
you
the
don't put out a fire.
You
don't put out a fire by spraying your fire extinguisher at the top of the flame.
Again, but you cannot. I can fight and we have, and many people have died.
So fuck it. Let's just.
You can if you wash your car.
No,
so
you can't.
That's all. I can buy land. That's all I want to know.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Anybody that's born in Mexico.
Do you have money?
I wasn't born in Mexico.
You were Mexican.
But you have a Mexican
Yes.
citizenship. Yeah.
So I can make my villa over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You'll
have to push out a bunch of poor Mexicans to do it, but yes, you can.
Yeah, they don't want you. Did you not listen to what the fuck she just said? They don't want you over there.
They don't want me. Nah, it's la raza.
And that's the point.
People.
It has to be people that have a connection to that land. ¿Sí me entiendes?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
The problem comes when people don't have a connection and then they don't no longer respect the land and what it should stand for.
I'm with you on that sense. Like that.
You're also talking to somebody that's like 90%.
Yes.
I'm sorry. What do you want to be called?
I'm indigenous.
Indigenous.
Okay.
They call me Indian. I'm like, I'm not from India. I'm like, okay, Cristobal Colon. You went the wrong way, motherfucker.
I mean, look at me. I'm half white.
You're half
whatever.
But yeah, that's the issue. I think most indigenous people, when it comes to owning land or being in land, being in occupied land, right? We need to use the correct terms. Is the fact that those people that are occupying that land are not respecting the land and
you
what
understand
it stands for.
the
you
culture.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Listen. I don't understand. I'm not going to argue with you on the respecting the land part because I don't think anybody has ever respected the land more than indigenous people in the Americas. That's like whatever. But occupied land, like literally every country in this world is occupied land.
Germany.
Absolutely.
All of it.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Everywhere, every country in the world is now populated, owned, and run by people that weren't there originally. Because who the fuck knows when originally was?
Yeah.
So
except for like the little.
let's stop using that argument as a like. It's not even an argument.
Yeah.
That's just the way life is. It's the way it's always been.
Yes
if you want to
no.
ask people to respect the land, ask them to respect the land.
until
But
we get to space.
everybody that lives anywhere in the world got there and runs that place because they went in there and kicked out whoever was there before. There was a war. They won the war, killed a bunch of people, occupied the land. Now they own it. Now they're the Spanish. Now they're the British. Now they're the whatever.
Palestinians,
Yeah, all
Israel,
of
right? But to a certain extent, I get that part, right? But again, it comes where the problem is like, fine, now we're here, right? Now you have
Started from the bottom.
Now you have Hawaiians, right? Now you have even current still Native Americans to the United States or even to Canada. We're still here. We're not gone, you know? And
as far as I know.
now we know, and we can see history now. We can look at it and be like, that was really fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
But our voices are still not being heard. And that's the problem.
What?
You cannot say like, hey, we're doing, or we're going to try to do better, and we're going to listen and respect everybody. We're going to respect human rights, but you don't respect the people that are there.
I don't feel like
you can't do that.
I feel like we're being heard, but it's just because of money that we feel like we're not.
But it's always been like that.
Yeah. No,
It's always money. It's always either money or the excuse of religion. One of those two. But at the end of the day, it's
But
money.
they're one and the same.
You know,
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's money. But again, you
why they work
don't.
so well.
You can breathe money. You can eat money. You know, you're not gonna be able to survive with money. Look at Steve Jobs. Motherfucker was a billionaire
dead?
and he's dead. Exactly. Why? Because his money could not save him.
Oh no, yeah.
So
yeah.
money won't save you. You need to take care of the land that's there and the people that
Well, you're
can
still
do it
gonna
better.
die if you do.
It changed our lives.
But better, not so quickly and in a horrible death. You know, that's just cancer's horrible. But anyway, so
Oh my
all
god.
I'm
Yeah.
saying is,
Read that.
you know, we just need to,
Get the
especially
people out.
nowadays, that everybody's like, oh, everybody's so fucking woke. No, we're not.
No.
Not when you're still not respecting the people that have been there. You know, you're not respecting.
I'd like
the
to
fact that maybe they
apologize
came
for the
from somewhere
nay
else.
to all our listeners. This is why we didn't air the first 2 episodes.
Email.
Email.
I should get an email. It should be first visitor.
First guest.
You earned your email after
we
five.
need to get her.
Five
Tiempos.
appearances.
We need to get you a pin. Like
There
first
you go.
AMT is the guest.
So,
that's right, Leslie. I
Do
was
you
the
have
first one.
Do you have a problem with me? Because I'd like to
I have a
go
problem
live
with
in
you.
Mexico.
No,
Okay.
I don't. As long as it's being respectful of the people that are there.
Well,
So what does that
I'm
mean?
Gonna,
What does
I'm-
that mean?
I'm-
Because I
'cause-
fully intend to go buy some land, and
I feel like it.
I'm probably gonna kick somebody
in
out.
my
when I do it.
opinion,
Like,
but I think
but
she's.
that's not what
That
we know.
means like if you're
we
gonna
didn't
go
do
buy
that.
land, go to the actual people that own it and are there. Not
not gonna wanna leave.
Not through some.
They're not
some-
selling their stuff.
well, I can do that, but average Joe white person can't do that because they don't have connections. They don't know anybody. They're not gonna call. Hey,
Well,
I
if
want to
they're
buy
not
some
gonna
land.
make the effort, then don't let them be there. They go somewhere else. Go to Arkansas.
Well, they're not even buying the land. They're
Ohio
renting.
has a lot of land for sale and it's really cheap.
Can I say paisa?
Go to Ohio.
I
You
can't.
Hold on.
The food.
Let's talk to George for a little bit.
Hold on, I'm listening to what you said, but it just clicked in my head. I'm like, when people are like, paisa or whatever, it's like, can I say that?
Yeah, why not?
Right?
If you have to ask the question, then you probably can't.
I don't.
Or shouldn't anyway.
Yeah, I don't. But like, I'm Mexican. I'm a citizen también.
You
That's
never
what
say
I'm
that.
saying.
You've
So-
never said that before.
No, I'll primo.
I've never said that.
I'll call
mean,
people
I have.
primo or jefe or maestro, whatever.
Yeah, I've never called anybody paisa.
Yeah, but do you not?
Primo.
Everybody calls each other that because of because they're cousins or because they're paisas. It's just kind of like
I think
that.
it's because it's like it's a respectful
yeah,
way to like say
you're
it.
thinking a lot about it.
I did. Anyways,
I
continue. I'm
think
sorry.
we should-
Paisanos.
Because you have a connection to Mexico, right? You have a connection to your culture.
Yeah.
It's not like you woke up. You
I
know,
wanna
we're
be
like,
Mexican.
I'm
he
gonna be
wants to
Mexican.
take
My
over.
eyes are brown. I think I'm Mexican.
I want to be German. Yeah,
know?
no, yeah.
Then yeah,
Okay.
you have that connection, of course. Yeah, you don't need to be.
Thinking about it.
Yeah,
I'm not accepted. That's why.
Yeah.
No,
Me?
You know what sucks? You actually enjoy and like you're more Mexican than a lot of Mexicans that I know, myself included. And you doubt yourself, and with reason, because you won't be accepted.
Yeah.
If you go over there and you try to pass as a Mexican, you're not a fucking Mexican because your Spanish sucks. You look the way you kind of look Mexican a little bit. But.
I mean, people will be like, they'll speak to me in Spanish first sometimes now. I'm like, I like it, but I'm like, do I look Mexican? Am I?
You do look Mexican.
All right, cool.
I think he looks Mexican because you know he is.
Yeah.
But if you just random person
That is
walking
true.
down the street.
So one time I was in Dorian school and I spoke to this lady in Spanish. She looked Mexican, you know? And she looked at me. She's like, I'm Native American. And I was like, I am so sorry.
People that get offended by that are stupid. That is a very legitimate mistake.
Yes, it is a mistake. Yeah.
Well, and she looked like me, so you know,
exactly. When she said I'm Native American, you're like, so are 50% of Mexicans.
So am I.
But she felt offended. So
that's just dumb.
And I did all the time. If I see somebody that looks Hispanic, I
don't think it doesn't work the other way. Like if a Mexican is confused for a Native American, they're like, "Fuck yeah, that's right." Like you get all proud. But if a Native American gets mistaken by a Mexican, they get offended, which I think is dumb.
Yeah.
I just always say, what, you don't know Spanish?
Yeah, exactly.
Too, you know, because like in the north, like Coahuila and all that stuff, they have is it the Comanche or which tribe is there?
Comanche's north, but there's a bunch of them.
Okay, so there's I don't remember what tribe is there, but they still get their an ID from their tribe. Yeah, even in that part of Mexico, right?
That's cool.
And they all speak the same native tongue and everything like that. But as you go south, we don't no longer have that, and you have a lot of.
Y'all should though.
We should, but we don't. And a lot of tribes, especially in the U.S., to them that's the must-have for you to prove
that you're
native. And so it's like having an ID does not make me any less indigenous.
Yeah.
And also, to a certain extent, the color of my skin doesn't. Now, it does give you certain privileges, but it's still like
the color of your skin.
Oh yeah, know. So, because there's some natives or that actually have connections to their culture and their roots, and they grew up in that are like very, very light skin, and so they get a little booed. So it's like the opposite racism, right? Like it can't be native, and I've done that.
You're white.
Who's this?
That's my tatarabuela.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
I'm showing them some pictures that I sent me earlier this week. We'll post them on our Instagram or Facebook page so y'all can see them.
That's my tatara. She's from Oaxaca. She's Zapoteco.
This is your grandma?
That's my abuelita.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like no, so this is her dad. He looks like that guy on TV.
Stranger Things?
No, well that too.
Who?
The brother?
God dang. That funny guy.
Oh,
just the hair. It's just the hair because he got the mullet.
Yeah, he had the.
Is that
mullet.
the brother? You talking about the pizza guy?
No.
But
what? No.
And then a lot of indigenas in Latin America, Mexico included, we don't grow up with our culture because, to a certain extent, we're told that we should be ashamed of it, right? Like there's a dicho in Spanish or in Mexico. They said like, "Oh, esto es contra indios." Like this is. Yeah. It's Indian proof. And it's like, well, what does that mean? And it wasn't until I was an adult that I was like, wait a minute, that's an insult. Why am I? And I would say it too. Like when I couldn't do something, I'd be like, no es que contra indios. And I didn't.
But I mean, you get the gist of it. You know what they're trying to say.
Yes, but I didn't get it, until I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, I just insulted myself, Yeah. Or, telling you not to be in the sun too much because you're going to get dark. And it's like, wait, what? I mean,
there's a lot of racism in Mexico. People don't realize that.
Yeah,
it's one of the most racist countries in the world.
Colorism.
Yeah, they're the most racist people.
We grew up in it. So to a certain extent, as a norm. That was a big culture shock for me coming to the United States, seeing racism in my face, going, what the fuck? And for a long time, I was like, Mexico's not like that. We're not like that. The difference between people are like, si eres pobre, ya te chingaste. Si eres rico, you're still good.
But it's the same thing here.
But,
it's the same thing here. It's just...
It's more in your face here. It's way, way more in your face.
Yeah, one too many.
Yeah, it's way more in your face here, people call it out more. In Mexico, casi.
I think that's just recently. Though,
I think
when I was
think-
younger. When I was younger, I don't remember even thinking racist things. All the way up to high school.
Well, because we're not racist. It's not until
Well,
you become
I know
aware
that,
of that.
but I
notice it.
I never saw it.
Right. That's
Oh,
what-
That's
you
what,
know-
well, that's what I was getting to.
You never saw it.
I don't understand it now, and
Yeah.
I can see it because I know what it is.
Oh,
And when I was younger, I didn't know what it was. It was just
Yeah, I think
like they always say, you're just a kid.
yeah, the racism
you don't
and
see it.
colorism in our culture
Hmm.
is very different than the racism.
Well, because I think
Here.
what I was going to say is I think in Mexican culture, it's overshadowed by the classism
Yes.
that exists.
Mhm.
But the classism is based on the colorism and the racism. You're not going to find very many
Don't you
rich,
think it's still
dark people
same?
in Mexico.
Yeah.
It's the same thing here.
yeah.
But over there, it's felt as classism, where here it's felt as racism.
Mm-hmm.
They hide the classism first because they pit races against each other so they can fight each other and not worry about the classism.
Yeah.
Over there, it's like
Classism.
what I always tell people when I explain Mexico to them. It's like Mexico is a very corrupt country, just like yours, except it's open.
Yeah.
we know.
Yeah, we know it's all about the money and whatever. So there's classism over there, and it's open, and everybody knows it. And the racism is hidden behind that because it's secondary. Here, they pit the races against each other so that they can hide the classism, so that you're not thinking about everything you do is based on money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's again, once you come
There's
from
still
other
race.
countries to here, it's
Yeah.
just culture shock. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, well,
You know?
for us, I guess we didn't have that I didn't have it because I was born here. But
Oh, you're not Mexican?
no, I mean, I'm sorry, I was born here, yes. But like you, after a while, you see, like you learn from it, you learn about it. And so,
All right, enough feeling sorry for ourselves. What else you got?
Dia de Muertos is coming up.
Oh yeah, it is.
What are y'all gonna do? Are you gonna be in Mexico? No, or are you gonna be in Mexico? in
Yeah,
November?
hold on.
We're going to be in Mexico in November, but not for Dia de Muertos.
We're throwing a party for Dia de los Muertos, and yeah, that's what we're doing
Where?
for that. My house. Well, one of my cousins is throwing it, and she wants to invite like the family.
Family, that's cool.
And so I thought that was pretty cool. So I was like,
I
you know
won't
what,
be
gotta
there.
do it. Yeah.
Because I'm white and I'm having a Halloween party.
The girls, we were talking about like Dia de los Muertos and how you would dress up, like, cause I have some cousins who want to dress up for it. And I'm like, how do you dress up for the Dia de los Muertos?
Yeah.
Like, is it just?
Santa Muerte?
I mean,
If
that's
you
what.
want to get a good costume, go to Tepito and they'll hook you up.
Oh,
They will.
stop.
That's, no. That's
That's
where
where it
the Santa.
originated.
Santa Muerte
Really?
originated in Tepito. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a made up god,
Thing,
deity,
yeah.
whatever you want to call it from Tepito. Yeah.
Oh,
You don't dress up for. I mean, you could.
you're not right.
You can do like a calavera face, but not really. Even the Catrina, when it started, I think it was like 90 years ago or something like that. I don't remember. That's actually a racist thing that was meant to be racist against indigenous people.
Oh, really?
It was called La Calavera Garbanza. That was the original name of La Catrina. And
What?
yeah, and the reason he made it was because they were making fun of indigenous people that became more white, colonized. They started making money, and a lot of them were garbanzo dealers. They would sell garbanzos, and they started acting more quote unquote white, European, and so the cartoon artist made it to make fun of them. I didn't
know that.
Yeah, but people just embrace it and now they think it's cool. And it was like, that's kind of like a racist statement, but okay, don't know your
I
history.
feel like everything's racist. At this point, everything's racist.
Just go as El Chapulín.
That's true.
That's what I'm gonna do. You know what?
Are you saying we're overreacting, George? What
overreacting to
do you mean by at this point everything's racist?
Well, to me, I feel like everyone's racist at some point.
I think everything has been racist at point. It's now we're calling
George
it out.
No. I'm just saying. But anyways,
Wait, let me
continue.
write it down. What was that again? No.
Let me continue.
But no, you don't have to dress up. But I mean, it's dress up as you're gonna see your whole family.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just
Because your
But-
ancestors are gonna come.
Yeah.
and they're there with you.
That's
at one
what I'm
time.
excited about because we've never had
You
anything
really, you're
like
excited about seeing my mom again?
that. No, but like the
She's been watching all the shit you've been doing.
I know. Stop.
All of it.
The stuff we've never had that celebration here.
Yeah.
And so for whenever my cousin just moved here from Juarez, and she was like,
She wants to do it.
I want to do that. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to support you in whatever type of way. It's like, because we don't do that here. So
That's
I'm
really
excited
cool.
for that.
That's cool.
Anywho.
Okay, anywho.
Enough about that shit.
Real quick. I saw this on TikTok on my way over here. And it was interesting because
Were you TikToking and driving?
I was thinking the same thing.
Is it bad?
I can text and
Shame
drive.
on you.
I honestly, I can text and drive. I
Yeah.
cannot TikTok and drive. That's
I can
next
TikTok and
level.
drive. I can YouTube drive, text and drive. I can do it all.
YouTube, I can do YouTube. Like
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I'm watching a music
Yeah,
video.
'cause you
or
don't
something.
have to watch
I got
the
stopped
video.
once because I was on YouTube.
Oh.
The cops. I had it on like this little stand. And
He stopped you for that, or
no, it was bad. No, he stopped me because it's bad because like I put it on because I was listening to the video. I don't watch it. I'm like
Yeah, I do
listening
that
to the
all the
video.
time.
And then he drove by and I turned and we locked eyes. Me and this cop locked eyes. And he slowed down to get behind me. I was like, damn it! I grabbed the phone and chunked it. And he turns on his lights.
Why at that
Did
point I'm
he
like,
ask
dude,
you?
watch this. Like you would have been doing the same thing.
Yeah.
was it at night?
No, it was legit 6 a.m. So I was pissed going to work.
Was it
So it's
dark?
dark.
It was dark.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
Well,
yeah.
that's why.
Was
I
that-
was able to
Okay,
see
yeah.
it.
Yeah, you can see it there. And
Now, so y'all remember that the
it could have
video
been your
of-
maps.
Y'all ever see that video of the like when Teslas first came out with that big old computer screen, basically?
Oh, yeah.
The guy that got pulled over and the cop wanted him to take it out.
you want to take out the
The cop's
screen?
like, you can't drive with that screen on your car, and the guy's like, well, it's kind of
Comes
part of
with
the
it.
car. And the guy's like, well, you can't. You have to take it off. Well, I can't take it off. It's like built into the car. It's the car screen.
And the cop wouldn't let him go?
No, it's an old video, obviously.
Yeah, now it is. Everybody. So why was I?
They
You were
have
watching
they have
TikTok.
laptops.
He gave me a ticket. No, but he gave me.
on the way over here.
Yeah, but he gave me a ticket. I'm sorry, I gotta go back. It was like $300. It was so crazy. Anyways,
I mean,
So,
it's a legit reason.
was it though?
Yes, you're the idiot that causes the traffic jam that I get stuck in on my way home from work every day.
If you don't know how to YouTube and drive.
Don't do it.
So I was TikToking and driving back here, but there was this TikTok I came across, and it was like name like the best first season of a show ever, and so I was thinking to myself, I was like,
Best first season of a show.
yeah, best of all time first season.
Well, easy. Stranger Things.
Yes, I vote.
Of
I
all
vote on that
time?
one. Yeah,
Of all time, though.
I really like the.
Well,
the
you
first
said
season.
first season though.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first season of all time.
When compared to its follow-up seasons, that's the way I'm reading it.
Okay, yeah. No, to any show, compared to all shows.
So
You know what I mean?
just the best first season period.
Yeah, that you think is the best first season. On your
that's
opinion,
different.
because I mean, there's Game of Thrones, right? People
I
are
Love
like,
Lucy. No, I Love Lucy was always great.
I thought
it was great.
Breaking Bad was pretty good.
Breaking Bad was really good.
I never watched Breaking Bad.
What?
I thought that was. It's just
Shame
no,
on you.
kind of yeah. I mean, Narcos Mexico. I'd like that.
That was a really good show.
It was all right.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Narcos
Like
Mexico too. I feel like Narcos Mexico and
Mexico.
I've
Breaking
never
Bad are the
watched
same thing.
Narcos Mexico.
I don't know. Well, I don't watch.
The first season is
That was
good.
good.
The first season is good. Second one too. But third, I haven't finished it.
I'm gonna go with
Buffy the Vampire.
Oh, that was.
That was good. It sucked
Dawson's
afterward.
Creek.
Dawson's Creek. Yeah.
What's Dawson's Creek?
Oh my God, that's right. You're very young. Forget about it. Don't worry.
Not that
It wasn't
young.
that great.
Yeah.
Was
I
it
was joking.
30?
Yeah, you don't
30.
remember Dawson's Creek?
Nah, he
No.
didn't. It was right.
I mean,
Nah.
are we talking about George Lopez was.
That's where Jessica Biel, right? Jessica Biel
Yeah.
I brought up
made,
George
made
Lopez.
her
Dawson's Creek?
debut.
Yeah, wasn't that Jessica Biel?
No.
Dawson's Creek was what's her
She
name?
looks like her.
Oh,
then.
Dawson's Creek was a quarterback guy.
Oh, what's his face?
James
Ex-wife.
Vanderbeek and
That's the-
Tom Cruise's
Scientology.
ex-wife. Tom
Yeah.
Cruise's
Tom
ex-wife.
Cruise.
What's her name?
Kate.
Anyway.
Kate.
Katie Holmes.
There you go. I was gonna say Middleton. I was like,
I
no,
was
that's
gonna say
somebody
Hathaway.
else.
Is that her last name?
Anne Hathaway.
Oh, it's Anne. Never mind.
Katie Holmes and James Vanderbeek and
That's
I
Dawson's
didn't
Creek.
remember
That's
that.
Dawson's
Okay,
shit.
so I'm thinking about, you know what I'm thinking about.
I feel like a lot of people
I
would
still
say
remember that.
The
Jessica
Office.
Biel was Seventh Heaven, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
Maybe,
Seven
yeah.
Heaven.
Okay, I got him confused.
Never watched the show.
Still funny.
Oh, you know what show though?
Thank you for
¿Cómo se
making me
llamaba?
feel old.
Supernatural.
Never watched that show.
It was so great. The
That's
first season was good.
Yeah.
Like I watched the first season, and then they started getting stupid.
So
After
just
the 10th one.
watch
After like the
Supernatural,
third or
and then
fourth
that's
season,
it.
The
Doctor.
X-Files.
Never watched
yeah.
it. I can't say anything about
House.
You've never watched the
it.
X-Files?
Never watched the X-Files.
Bro,
House.
wait, hold on. We're gonna go back to that. You've never watched a single episode of
Never
the
seen
X-Files?
a single episode of the
I don't
X-Files.
think I have either.
Are you? What?
You're fired.
I never,
We're both
I don't
Get
know.
out. What?
I'm serious.
Both of you? Jesus Christ.
Come on. I mean,
Tu familia?
I just never.
Wait,
like, I don't know.
what time did the X-Files come on though?
Well, you were no.
What's that
You would
now?
have to have watched reruns. You were too.
Yeah.
You would. I don't even know
Yeah,
if you were
that's what I'm
born
saying.
when it came
For
out.
X-Files,
It
I
was
probably
cool.
came
But
on
the
at like
X-Files is
what? Is it?
It was like the Dimensión Desconocida of our generation.
she's
How do
talking
you say
about.
Dimensión Desconocida
Dimension.
in English?
Um,
What's it called?
Unknown?
no, it's
Dimension?
there was a show. The old
Twilight
show,
Zone.
Twilight Zone. Yes.
I was about to say Twilight Zone is the
Listen,
shit.
I watch this shit in Mexico. Okay.
Okay,
me
I
too.
know. I got it. I mean, if we're
Twilight.
going with that,
Have
Dragon
you
Ball Z.
seen Twilight Zone?
But in Twilight Zone, was
I've seen.
La
I've
Dimensión
seen a few.
Desconocida.
Like the old school one?
Yeah, the old school one. Yeah, I've seen a few episodes of the old school
Dude.
one.
I don't know. That shit's the way they write those, man. Those guys are geniuses.
It's cool. Like the whole, they have a narrator that comes on and tells you the premise to the story,
Mhm.
or he leads you into the story, and then they do the episode, and then he comes back later and tells you this is what you should learn from this episode.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's kind of goofy,
You
but
have
it
to
works,
watch
man.
it.
Yeah.
But it always sends like a message. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he comes back at the end, and he's like, he gives you the message of the episode.
but there's just a lot of people that I think watch those and have no fucking idea, even after he says it.
Yeah,
Like, they're
you're
just so
probably right.
dumb. Like they just don't get it.
There was a show on Channel 29 that come on at like, I don't know, 11 or 12 at midnight. And it was like, it was a Spanish show and they were talking about aliens and like ghosts and demons. So I'd wait all night like just to watch that. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, there was a lot of good. Yeah, there was a lot of good shows in Spanish too.
DMX show on Fridays and
No.
Saturdays.
Wait,
Wait, no. We're not done talking about the X-Files. Y'all have to go home and watch. I want to send you. I want
the
to send you both
house?
an
Man,
episode
I
of
don't
the
know.
X-Files.
okay, send it.
I'll send you like a good episode and you watch it.
I'll watch it
If you
after.
like Supernatural, you would have liked the X-Files.
Okay. But
I don't know.
House,
Every time that shit came on when I was watching TV, I changed the channel.
Yeah, you
Why
just-
did it scare you?
No, I never watched it.
Yeah, I think if it was like something that you felt like it was just something that wasn't part of my time thing, so it was like
it wasn't.
I'm
It
gonna watch
definitely wasn't. But it's
Yeah.
something you should be familiar with.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
House, hands down, one of the best shows ever.
Yeah. I
Was
love
it-
House.
Oh, what was that one show with this thing? He looked like they called him the Fonz. No, was it
Happy Days?
Happy Days? Happy Days was good.
I never watched it.
Never watched an episode.
What?
Of Happy Days.
That I watched that.
I watched it.
Taxi, I did.
Never watched Taxi.
Isn't the movie?
No,
Danny
no.
DeVito?
It was yeah.
Danny DeVito or
No. It wasn't Danny DeVito.
The other guy.
The one that looks like Danny DeVito?
what's that?
Jersey Shore.
Was it?
Yeah, it's a penguin, right?
Dude,
Yeah,
that first
yeah, yeah,
season.
yeah.
The first season that was something else. So Jersey Shore, that
I
just
never
caught
watched
on. You shouldn't. Don't ever.
I have a friend he's really funny. His name is Borna. He's Iranian. He lives over there or whatever. But every time he comes here, he's like, "Hey, have you caught up with the Kardashians?" And I'm like, "What the fuck, dude?"
What do you
He
mean caught up?
watches
You're
it.
supposed to be keeping up. with
Yeah,
them.
no,
You never have
because
to
he
catch
always
up.
tells me to watch it, and
I
I'm
guess that's
like,
the thing.
okay, but I never do. It's just not appealing. But he really likes the Kardashians. Yeah, it's really.
I guess that's how
weird.
you say it if you like in the circle.
Have you caught? If you're in the circle, yeah.
Did you catch
Yeah.
Do they have a name like are they Kardashian Army or what?
I don't know.
The K's, like KK. Oh,
I've never watched a single minute of that show. Wait, who snorted?
Kardashian, Kim and Khloe.
wait, it's Kim, Chloe, and
How do you know their names?
hold on. What's the last one? It's
I
that.
don't know.
Kim, Chloe, and
Kimberly.
It's Kylie, but those are the Jenners.
They're Jenners. They're not Kim, Chloe, and
Dang it! Someone's in the comments
It's
right
not
now.
Kimberly. No,
somebody's
that's-
screaming at
that's
fucking
Kim.
radio right now. Anywho, enough of that shit. I think we're done. What else you got? Nothing else?
Harvest Project. We haven't talked about the
Oh,
most
yeah.
important thing. The only reason I'm here for the third time.
the first 2 times we brought Danae on, it was more like an interview type thing where we were interviewing her about what she did, and she told us all about what she did. So you got like 1 minute. Go.
Okay. I work with the Harvest Project. That's at the end. No, it's a nonprofit here in Dallas. Food rescue. So basically, we go to the warehouses that sell produce to the grocery stores, and whatever they think it's no longer good to sell to grocery stores, so the grocery stores don't want to buy, we take it instead of them throwing it away, and then we take it out to different communities in DFW, and we give away the food for free to people that need it.
So if people want to volunteer to help you with this, because this is all volunteer efforts, right? It's a nonprofit, so they don't pay anybody. People just show up and help.
Yeah.
If they want, not even you. If they want to show up and help, how would they find you?
Go to harvestprojectfoodrescue.org or social media. It's the harvest.project for Instagram and just Harvest Project Food Rescue for Facebook.
Man, that's so easy. George, what's heart? Social media.
EMT.
We have no clue. But if y'all want to do something good for your community and you don't have to tell everybody, please don't tell everybody that you did it. Just do it. And
don't be the people.
Not taking pictures.
Not recording for YouTube or something like that.
Go
porn.
Find her
That's
on
what we
social
call
media
it.
or go to the website and volunteer.
That's the name. That's what we call it when somebody takes pictures, like goes to volunteer and they takes pictures of the people they're helping. The nonprofit people call it poor porn. Because you're just taking pictures of people you help to make you feel better. Yeah.
Oh.
So don't do that. Just go help, do a good thing, and then move on with your life.
We have a chef that comes and cooks for us for the volunteers.
It's a bunch of good people. Good. So
you'll have fun.
There's that.
Awesome.
Yeah. Please remember, if you find Tutankhamun's penis, turn it in.
Turn it into the Egyptian authorities.
Please.
Or England. Either way, it works because they own everything anyway.
Wait. I have one joke before we go. Why are the pyramids still in Egypt?
Why?
Because they're too heavy for the colonizers to steal.
Oh my God.
Thanks, everybody.
Wait.
Oh my God. Why was she trying to think you would come up with something like